Today morning I was seeing a meme in my cell phone, sir. It was in Tamil, where a person was asking, where a DMK person was asking, please see, after you have come to power, nobody is doing protest for development. Everybody is calm. For which the other person was replying, sir, it is your own allied people who are doing protest last government. Now they have joined your government, why will they do protest? This is the comical nature, sir. Sir, there is a misrepresentation when we see from outside that this movement, that movement, that movement, environment movement, neutrino against movement, they are doing protest. But actually, if you see one level deeper, they are all connected by a political ideology. They are all offshoots of primarily the DMK as a party, and where a lot of external funding also comes, be it the Kudangolam movement, be it a movement which started in the name of a particular month in Tamil, or be it certain professors and environmental activists who come and fight that to preserve Tamil Nadu ecology. I am fighting. But the very funny part, after Mr. M.K. Stalin became the chief minister, the first day all the protest groups were in his office giving him a bouquet and wishing him the best. So I would say it is not, those protests are fueled by people's anger or fueled by people's opinion. It is all led by certain group of individuals, funded by external individuals. They try and create an artificial, maybe Maya from outside, as if it's a mass protest. It's a people-oriented protest, number one, sir. Sir, if you look at it, the Janasangha, the BJP, first time, our Upadhyaya ji, he gave a very clear-cut shift to the way the Indian economic history was shaping up. Nehru was slightly confused. He was looking at Russia as a model. He was looking at different models to experiment. He said, any economic model that doesn't put human as the center of its model, that model will inevitably fail. So BJP's model is always making sure the final human, the last person in the queue, he has to be the center of any economic policy that we design. That is how BJP's economic policy is throughout. Now, in a state like Tamil Nadu, when we have to have a 6-lane highway, maybe from Salem to 8-lane highway, Salem to Chennai, and now they all object. The Prime Minister, along with Stalin ji, the major project, the 13,000 crore project that he inaugurated is the Bangalore-Chennai Express Corridor Way, which is going to reduce the distance by 2.5 hours between Bangalore and Chennai, which is going to fuel a lot of side logistics park sectors, which is going to be connected to the large vision of a Gati Shakti that we are planning. Meaning you will have cold chain houses, you will have warehouses, you will have places where all the goods will be stored, efficient, faster movement. People say, sir, Americans were smarter because their logistic cost is only 6% of the total cost of a product. But in India, the logistic cost is 13% of the total cost of a product. The Gati Shakti, the aim is to bring it down to 4-5%. So naturally, India needs an infrastructure push like F.D. Roosevelt, or right after the World War, the American presidents have done for the US, or probably the Deng Xiaoping have done for China after 1980, the revolution that he brought in. So India needs that. That's a larger visionary model Modi is setting. But some projects, we always have to take a small compromise, because when you build a Bangalore-Chennai Express Corridor Way, naturally you have to take people's land. You have to occupy somebody's personal property, then you have to build it. That is something we as a society, we are making a collective decision of the cause and effect to do this. But the other projects are very strategic projects that will push India to the next realm. For example, the Neutrino Observatory. When all the scientists who are connected to the Neutrino Observatory, maybe the retired scientists, when they have written a joint letter to the Prime Minister, it should come to Tamil Nadu, because Tamil Nadu is the ideal place to do it. A few environmental activists have objected only for political reasons, not for here. But they have to understand the kind of disservice they are doing to Tamil Nadu. The kind of disservice, because not only you are going to build a Neutrino Observatory underground. As we speak now, the tunnel that is underground between the France, the Germany and the Switzerland, the tunnel which is getting deep into the Higgs boson theory, which is experimenting with the Big Boss theory there. That's a big tunnel, 65 kilometers, right under 3 countries. There the countries are deciding to collaborate to push the frontiers of science. Here, Mahakavi Bharatiyar, in all his poetry, what did he say, sir? I look forward to a day when the world will go up to the moon, will go there and come back. I look forward to a day when India equally celebrates Shankaracharya And India equally celebrates the atomic particle. Mahakavi Bharatiyar has extensively written. That is what we are doing, sir. You need science. You need a science-based developmental model. At the same time, you need to tighten the nuts and bolts of the Indian developmental sector to take it to the next generation, next evolution. This they misunderstand. Now, the same government wants the Salem, Chennai expressway. The same environmental activists are keeping quiet. So what do we say, sir? So BJP is very clear. For Tamil Nadu to go to the next level, you got to have n number of airports. Right now, Salem airport is non-functioning. Though it has started, I don't think it is functioning well. Make better utilization. But for Salem airport to be functional, you got to do other things to make it functional. What PM Modi ji has done? In Udan, he has given an airport. Now, if you are not able to create a lot of other sectors around Salem, how will the Udan airport be functional? You need a logistics park. You need a manufacturing hub. You got to plan for all the small cities in and around Tamil Nadu. Make sure they become engines of Tamil Nadu's economic growth, where airports, the ports, the railways all get connected seamlessly. The vision of Gati Shakti. That is BJP's vision. I look forward to a day when a BJP chief minister from our party, when he sits in the office, when people duly elect our government, I look forward to a day we don't compromise on our traditionality. We don't compromise on our ecology. At the same time, we don't compromise on Tamil Nadu's growth. Because our children 50 and 100 years down the line, they should not accuse us for not developing Tamil Nadu to the next level when easily we could have done so, sir.